look, we know we are in a fight. No question about it. We know the country is dealing with something it has never seen before. Not in this way. Not in a modern era of instant communication, of media dominance, of the national conversation, the way that it's currently going, at least. We've never been in this circumstance before. So all of our previous wargaming, all of our previous efforts to understand how something like this would go, I'm not saying they're worthless, but we have to remind ourselves there is no playbook for this. There is simply no playbook. And that's why, as we see another 5.2 million Americans filing unemployment claims for the week ending April 11th, so that's last week, and that's over the course of 4 weeks now, a total of 22 million people losing their jobs. We are heading very rapidly now to 20% unemployment. The real unemployment rate, some are estimating now at about 18%. We will be at 20% in a matter of days. The Great Depression had an unemployment rate of 25% at its peak. So we have voluntarily, and it's still stunning to say this, we have voluntarily put ourselves in a position where 1 in 4 working Americans, soon I should say, 1 in 4 working Americans will be out of a job, because we're going to be at 25% in no time. We're going to be at that Great Depression level. That's a matter of a few weeks from where we are right now. I know that some of the rescue money has gone out there. There's the $1,200 everyone's focused on. There's also an additional $600 per, I believe it's per week maximum for unemployment claims, but there's additional money coming out for unemployment as part of unemployment insurance. They have this whole package that's trying to help workers, working families make it through this period of time. They're already running out of money, and we are running a test here, a test that we don't ever want to have to do. Is it possible for the government to, in essence, run out of money because it debases its money? This is what could happen very soon with inflation. I know right now the only thing that, when I ask people, and I'm trying to get as much information about this as possible, talking to the smartest economists, Wall Street folks, people that just understand the macro picture pretty well and get paid to get it right, which is different than a lot of the people you see going on TV that work at universities who get everything wrong. You know, people like Paul Krugman of the New York Times, Nobel laureate economist. Guy gets everything wrong. No one ever seems to care. I like to talk to people who have a history of getting things right. And one note on this that I'll tell you that I've gotten is you have to remember that because if America alone was going through this, economically, put aside just for a moment, this is a pure economics discussion. I'm not focusing on the virus and the latest efforts to cure and suppress and all that. Put that aside for just our purposes for this moment in time. We're just looking at the economy. And if we were doing this, but other countries weren't going through this, then our currency would be we'd be in big trouble because then the market effects, the desire for dollars, the willingness to use dollars as the global currency of exchange, that would come into question, I think, rapidly. But because every country, every major economy is going through this, although we don't really understand the extent to which this has really hit China. Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.